All right, we're going to jump into our notes for today. Let's get to it. All right, so let's get step one done. Step one, solve an equation. For one variable. And let's go ahead and open that guy up and let's see where we're at here. All right, so we're going to pick the easier equation, and the blank is to get the goal. We have a goal here, is to get either X or Y, that variable by itself. So let's go ahead and look at step one over here and think to yourself, which one is easier to work with that already has that variable isolated? Hopefully you're thinking this one right here. As we can see, it has our Y equals 3 plus X already done for us. Nice. Let's go on to step two. Step two, we are going to substitute. All right. And we are going to put the equation solved in step one into the other equation. It sounds a little silly there, but you're going to see pretty quickly that this is our substitution step. We're going to take where we see that y equals 3 plus x, we're going to take our other equation that we haven't touched yet, x plus y equals 5, except when I get to y, I'm going to replace it with that 3 plus 1 because I see that y equals 3 plus 1. So let's go ahead and put that in there, or 3 plus x, excuse me. And that equals 5. So bing, bada, boom. Now hopefully we can see we have that first equation, except we substituted for y 3 plus x. All right, in step 3, we are going to go ahead and solve the equation. Okie dokes. Get the value by solving. Okie dokie. So going forward, we're going to go ahead and solve this equation in our next box. Hopefully we can simplify and see how many x's we have here and combine our like terms. And we see we have 2 x's. We have that plus 3, nothing to combine with yet. And now we're going to try to solve for our x here. We'll go ahead and first subtract 3 from each side. We end up with 2 on the right. These guys zero out, and I got my 2x. Lastly, we'll divide each side by 2, and we find out x equals 1. Awesome. All right, moving on to step number 4. Plug solution into find. Interesting how they put that. Plug solution into the other equation, Sorry, that kind of is missing there. We're going to plug the solution into, I guess, either equation, but I like to use the other one, whatever, one of the equations, and we're going to find the other variable. So, for instance, over here we solved so far for x. Now we're going to sub that in and find out what y equals. Let's go ahead and see if we got some things to fill in here. So substitute the value. Of the variable into the other equation. So let's go ahead and do that. Check and see how much time we have left on the clock here. I don't know. Some amount of time. Guess we're doing pretty good on time. Let's see. Bing, bada, boom. We're going to pause it here before we finish out. And